Beetle, welcome in. Hopefully my audio is picking up. It is not. That is not good. KOKO. That is going to be a problem. Do have that on. Always, always, always. Definitely got that sorted. Wonder if that's going to do the trick. No? No. Is that it? Ooh, I don't like this at all. Okay, so there's that. That's still not picking up, so that's bad. Yeah, wait a second. Is there at least music coming through? Does this also spike it? It does not, so we need to fix the mic. Hey Ace, can you hear me? You can hear me? Okay, good. I was freaking out because it felt like I had no audio at all, so. Then I can eat my snack. If I'm not having a crisis... If I'm not having a crisis, I get to eat. I was going to play drafts today. That's what I was going to do. And I don't think I changed my status. Can I still change my status? I probably can't change my status anymore. Let's see. Can I do that while I'm mid-stream? Multi-streaming? Nope, I can't. So we're just going to lie on our status. Lie on the status and do some drafts. Wait. That's not... There's also a tournament this weekend. I don't know. Honestly, drafts I try to go with low expectations and just snipe rares. And then if I win more, I win more. Draft. We want sealed? No, not sealed. Limited? I was in the right place. Premier draft, right? Premier draft, traditional draft. Premier draft. Premier's the one. Black and greens I'm putting in work for you? Let's see. How many draft tokens do I have? I just have 2. So we'll do 2 drafts. Oh, I keep not eating my snack. I was a good boy and killed someone's character even though I really didn't want to. So I get to eat, right? Yep. Curator of Destinies. So it would have to be our finisher. I don't hate it. Rec saves is probably better. This is the thing. I should take the removal spell or the removal spell. My brain really wants me to take the rare. But you know what? We're actually going to take Dwyan. We're going to go elves. It's not a rare, right? Okay, we're going to go bite down. Oh, hey, Justin, what's up? Haven't seen you in a bit. Hmm. Let's go. Let's go do black green. I'm gonna go with your gut. Hey Blake, how's it going? Michael, welcome in. Okay. I keep forgetting that when I talk about unaliving a character in a Dungeons and Dragons game, I should probably make sure that it's called unaliving and not the other thing, huh? Oh, bushwhack for sure. Not a question. It is a Friday for sure. King Flippy Nips, welcome in. Your username always makes me smile. Big Irish, haven't seen you for a while either. A lot of folks I haven't seen in a bit. Is it because I started late today? Is that what's going on? Did I hit a vibe that I maybe hit more often back in the day? I don't know. On that subject, I should try to remember about creatures or destroy him. I want to see something. I did a pop-out window, which I normally don't do in this, but I actually think... Nope. I do. Is taking a second bushwhack a bad idea? Or is it a great idea? I'm kind of surprised the AI security thing hasn't flagged me. It's been a while since I've been flagged as a bully. I used to get a warning about every couple months that a safety tool had flagged me. Maybe it's because I marked the gaming status now, and TikTok's like, oh, he's just a violent gamer. It's fine. Sean, welcome in. TFT's Stitch. This is the first time I've skipped a rare in a draft, and it feels so bad. Like, in a long time. I wouldn't say it's probably been like 3 or 4 years since I did that. TFT, thanks for the follow. Follows really help out, so I really, really appreciate it. Good morning, Mike. How you doing? Sure. I got some. Oh, I totally agree, Sean, but I usually just admit I'm not going to win the draft and just snipe for rares for like other formats. Storyteller, does anyone ever tell you the face on your profile picture very casually from a distance looks like something else? I have a visceral thing. Satholic, I do not play viewers until I get my wins for the day, and I'm doing a draft right now, so that's not going to be happening this stream. But thanks for the interest. It's Kyle and I think Brian shot by. But yeah, there's not going to be any playing anybody right now. Elf Regrower. Huh. I don't hate that. But I do kind of just want Chonky Quake Strider on principle, but we're going to take the Regrower. There's a Rex Sage. This is the reason I took this in the first place. Is that my original pack coming back to me? I think it was. Grokus, welcome in. Sleep is for the week, or sleep first for a week. Honestly, I've got a lot of sleep lately, but the last couple of days I'm less than 5 hours for 48, so I'll try to get a nap in. He is so fat. He is. But he might be sensitive about it, so we shouldn't say it too loud. I'll take that. I feel like this is almost a mono green deck. Do I just want to go mono green? No, I think we'll keep the black in there. Christopher, welcome in. Oh, I should pick that before. Here, Apothecary Stomper. Oh, I didn't get it fast enough. That sucks. We'll just move. Make Your Move is actually a great card, though, but I'm not doing it. All right. Genesis Wave, definitely taking it. That felt good that was in our primary color. Honestly, next thing I'm looking for is Mana Dorks. Hey, Diavo. Welcome in. And at the beginning of the stream as opposed to the end. It's because I started late, isn't it? I bet that's a window. It's because I started late today. And so that I'm running a later stream. It's... Yeah, today. Who knows? I am not the most consistent creature. Ooh, that's a good rare. No, that's okay. Promise I'm done stuffing my breakfast burrito. Turnbull, Cozy, Antonio, Grant. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Cozy, I'm okay. So I actually was there the second the thing dropped. I wanted to get more than one set. I got the big thing, so I have all of them. I'm giving a lot of it away to people who didn't get a chance. All that said, though, I'm noticing something, Cozy, and this is a problem with this Secret Lair in specific. A lot of people in our pod like to feel like they have a unique commander. So a lot of us got really hype about this Secret Lair. And I love Marvel. I love Marvel so much. But now there's a feeling of two things. First off, people are basically, this person's the Iron Man guy. Oh, yeah, it's just a tank top with a weird print on it. So there's someone who's definitely like, everybody's gonna feel like that's Iron Man's player, even if other people got Iron Man. There's someone who's definitely squatting on Storm, same way. Captain America, same way. Black Panther, where there's somebody who's gonna be playing that deck, and so it's starting to feel like they're all spoken for. And Wolverine's actually my least favorite one, and I don't think that might be the only. I don't know. Kyle, Ace, are you building Wolverine? So I guess my point is, now I'm in this weird pickle where everybody has their like locked in thing, and if I make one of them, I feel like I am directly competing with that person, which is unfortunate, but it's just the fact, right? Like, and so it's really weird that it created a inadvertent, at least in our pod, direct comparative base, right? There are different ways to build those commanders, and I don't think it's like the end of the world. Hey Nana, how's it going? All that said, though, I'm gonna take Eaten Alive for some removal. All that said, it is gonna make it feel weirdly suffocating to build those decks, which is super unfortunate because they're amazing decks. But it's going to put people's deck building skills in direct competition with one another, and that's bad for the egos in my gaming group. I really apologize because I know two of you are in here, but I'm just going to call it what it is. It's bad for our gaming group. So if last night has proved anything to me, competition is not always good in a close group of friends. I don't need to say anything else about it. Usually make yours more meme relating. Yeah, I can see that. And there's definitely some memeable stuff. I'm actually going to take the Meteor Golem because it's such versatile removal. I think, Nana, you are probably the least guilty of any of that, so don't you stress your pretty little head about it. But I do think that competition in our gaming group as a whole is a negative. I mean, competition in male-dominated organizations, gaming spaces, whatever, generally is a problem. And I'm not here to go into discussions about that. Okay, this is rough. There are 2 rares in this pack. They're both good rares. I don't have Kaido yet, so I'm just taking Kaido for the snipe. The Landwar Elf would have been nice. Maybe it'll make it back around to me. But Nana, if you'd like to have an offline conversation about that later, I'm more than happy to do it. For Executing Arena, yes. Okay, we'll take that. We're getting some support for the black side of this deck now. Exsanguinate, fuck yes. Fake Our Own Death or Pilfer. Ooh, Pilfer's a good game. Early control and removal stuff. Hopefully that did not hurt anybody's feelings. Toja, welcome in. Hey, it's Cruz, welcome in. You know, I totally agree about your perspective on Magic, and I will agree with that. But like everybody, we play a lot of games, right? And so there's just there's a lot of opportunity for feelings to come up in our gaming group, and you know, I think some feelings came up recently, and some decisions were made to fix those feelings, and that maybe those decisions were not hundo. Harvestcraft and William, I mean, they were what they were, right? I don't want to diminish anybody's anything. Hopefully it's all gonna work out fine. Thousand-Year Storm, do I take that just so someone else doesn't have it? Is that petty? But yeah, you know, and I think it's worth discussing. Gaming culture and gamer spaces. There's a lot. It's like the Session Zero conversations in Commander, right? There is a dialogue. I mean, as a Commander community, as a community, we just had a whole big old blowout where people's literal lives were threatened, right? The rules committee's lives were threatened by players over a game, and you know, I think it's time to take a step back and be like, is the casual level of investment even, oh, you know, like, are some people okay? What's sealed? Does one do secluded? Sure. That feels good. Hey, we got our chunky boy anyway. I'm taking him. I should have taken the Blight Priest, but I don't care. I wanted the chunky boy. There, and we even got a Landwar Elf. Good. Hopefully we can get another one. Right, exactly. And man, there it is right there. The level of empowerment when someone's behind a keyboard, that people feel confident and comfortable showing their whole ass. And there's just it's boggling. Landfall. Oh my goodness. So Elsewhere Giant might be good. Wardens of the Cycle are also really good. I think Morbid is where we're headed here. But man, the other one's a good idea. Yeah. Bungie's had some really good moments for sure. Guess we're taking in another of those. I don't really even want this card. Throw it in the sideboard. Alright. So we got Golgari in our draft deck. I'm not mad about this. I'm not mad about it at all. We're just gonna... I'm gonna call it good. I might end up cutting some of those higher CMC things. And we'll give it a go. I was really hoping to get the other Dionysus, I think his name is, the other elf. I did not. You're fine. Yeah, freedom from speech does not equal freedom from consequence. Got a lot of people in my lives now wondering why I've stopped talking to them. Yeah, you know, I am really considering ceasing to use Streamlabs because it does seem to be doing really crappy things with Twitch. Yep, yep, it's true. Smiley McGee. Chance, welcome in. Codeman, Security Jake. Good to see you. I really want to go to the gym, but I still think it's too soon. It's been so long. Ray, welcome in. Garrett, good morning. There's really no reason to do any of that. No reason to attack. Greg S. and Bean Boy, welcome, welcome. Yeah, I bet. You've been putting in some work. Wardens of the Cycle. Warden Cycle, I think. Mono black deck this season, yeah? Yeah. I got that out. I got that out the other day, and I felt really bad about it. I got the Half-Life out thing, and then had a double trigger at the end of the thing go off, and it was like, it was an instant kill round, and it was really cool, but I was also like, ugh. I am sure that feels really bad to be on the receiving end of. I think you are, Mike. I would say you definitely, I think you're seeing it. I'm seeing it, I think. So, if that sounds right. Juggernaut will be good. Not gonna attack that yet. Foodie Two Shoes, welcome in. Good to see you. Greg S, welcome back. Guys, I got about, a month and a half here to make up my mind about whether or not I keep doing lives. Any thoughts? It's okay if no one has thoughts. It's early in the morning. I'm not sure I have thoughts. I appreciate that, Mike. It's becoming evident that it's not growing fast enough, Greg, to I am so close to being able to do this as a full-time thing. And I really would like to do that, but it's not close enough. Does that make sense? Hey, Sammy. And so I either need to do something in the next couple months to grow. Yes, I am on Twitch. Actually, most of my money comes from Twitch, and at this point, which is not enough. So, and a couple folks are really great about, helping out when when, they can, and I really appreciate that. But at the same time, like, one of the things I'm learning about doing this is I have to ask for help, you know, because streaming in our culture is a very privileged thing. And I don't want anybody to think I don't recognize that, right? Like, it is a very privileged thing to be able to do. And, there are things about it and choices you can make and ways you can approach it that help. But, like, um, if you're privileged, um, wait, no, that's. I'm trying to decide the end of the year, Sam, and so. Oh shoot! I'm supposed to put on another creature because he automatically gets it. That was dumb. Okay. I'm trying to decide, Sammy. I really like to keep doing it. I would like to even do this more, but right now there's not enough money coming in that I can do more than a couple hours a day. And it's one of those things where I'm not doing as much time on my writing career because I'm trying to do this, but I'm not doing as much time on this because I have to do the writing stuff to pay bills. And then if neither of those happen, I have to scramble and do a bunch of gig work or last minute contracts or sell magic cards. And I don't think I have to. The problem is I have to get more support, and I don't know what is appropriate or how to ask for it because this is like a very privileged thing, right? Like, uh, I would think it would be disingenuous to say anything else, right? So, Rick, welcome in, and TFT, welcome back. Loot's got to go. That card is too good. Oh my gosh. Loot is almost bad, broken bad. Like, it's so good. And the other problem that's awful about, like, even having these conversations, especially during a stream, is I want on no level to have anybody who's ever supported me, even with a single tap on the screen. I don't want to invalidate that support because it's been incredible, right? I have thousands of people who follow me, and I have, there's already almost 100 people who've stopped by and looked at the stream today. Sometimes it's thousands of people, and that's amazing. And I certainly don't want to, undercut it. But then sometimes, I'm doom scrolling at 3 a.m. and I see somebody who's just like sitting in a bikini and has 12 million followers and 1,400 people in their live and is making more revenue in the minutes I'm watching their live stream than I do for the entire month. And they're just like, And that's I guess I shouldn't invalidate that, right? Honestly, the likes and the sharing and all that stuff's great. Actually, I make more money on TikTok from people viewing my content, so sharing videos is helpful. But at the same time, like, I feel awkward even asking for that help. You feel like the meme of the guy digging in one stuff. Yeah, yeah. I mean, there's something to be said there, Mike. And I don't want to give up on it. I think, I was trying to record the other day a video that was very vulnerable, and I couldn't do it. And I think it might help people because there's a lot of people right now. I don't know how you are, and honestly, I don't want people to talk about political stuff in chat right now. But I will say that most of my friends' feeds have suicide prevention hotline numbers in them right now. So that's where it's at for me and mine. And I don't need to pull punches on that, right? The truth of the matter is that me and mine are posting suicide prevention, information right now. It's pretty freaking dark. And I usually am here to shed some light and be some light to people, but like, it's pretty freaking dark out there right now. People were concerned about the price of eggs, so got it. Anyway. Well, that was certainly downer tone. Why am I good, though? Not sure I'm tracking that. What? Sean, what? Yeah. Oh, I will agree for sure, for sure. Christian, welcome in. Anyway, that message is not my normally message. But, you know. Oh. Well, Sean, I've been here. I just usually am not this late in the day. And it's good to see you. MTG sub, yeah, I remember now. I actually do remember both of those screen names. Artie, welcome in. Thanks for the follow. Good to have you back. We were just discussing how much longer, you know, I keep doing this, so I apologize. It's been a rough little stretch for me. So mostly I've been sick. I've been really sick the last week, so probably why I'm a little low on the puppy dogs and rainbows. Crypt Feasters. I mean, I feel like we're doing pretty good this game. The funny thing is I've barely been... Does this have all sets, Caveman? It doesn't have every magic set. No, but it has quite a few. I was probably a little sloppy on the attack there, but I know I'm coming through. I'm getting another... It has all the not broken sets. Nice. I mean, it's interesting because Caveman Foundations just came out, which is our new core set. They haven't done a core set in a while. This core set's going to be our core set for 5 years. And they put infinite combos in it. So what they're telling us is that's part of the game. And so I don't mind that, right? Like, it is an honest... Oh my gosh, that overrun in my hand too. I hope he's got a counter. He took the Sphinx. Is that my Sphinx? No, it's not my Sphinx. I thought he took the Sphinx for a second. Oh, Self-Reflection's pretty cool, though. And then he tapped out. I salute you, sir. But it is time to overrun. And just swing. Call it respect. But anyway, to just throw Foundations out there and have infinite combos, it's just admitting this is part of Magic. Yeah. Yeah. But I'm not saying, please 100% understand. 100% understand. I don't think infinite combos are bad per se. First game, first win, I think, right there. I haven't had my rank pips. The dust falls away. Sasuke's in chat. I've been binging Naruto, if you're not aware. I'm in season 7. Okay, man, thanks for the GGs. Ecot, welcome in. I'm trying to get into Shippuden. Everybody tells me that that's where I'm a world builder and a magic system nut, and so like everybody keeps telling me that Shippuden's gonna be when it like really hits for me. I'm excited. Like I said, I'm in season 7, so I think I've only got 3 seasons of the core series left. I've been binging every couple days about a season, so I don't know. Dangerous in Dungeon's getting a lot of positive energy, so I feel like maybe that's where we go. Because I really hear good things from so many people. Nice. I have no other black mana yet. I really need to pull the swamp to get that pilfer off. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm considering making Threshold Kiora too for Commander. I think that could be fun. Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of good stuff about it. Also, what's the one you said? Solo leveling? Also, really want to check that out. I also probably need to watch some mech stuff just to get some energy for Fabula going. We are running a Fabula Ultimate game that is, wow. All this resurrection tech, and I have nothing dead, but I need a blocker, so. But yeah, we're running Fabula Ultima to run a mech-centered game. It's very interesting. I'm going to be excited to see how it goes, because it's such a different system. Okay, man, thanks for the follow, too. Did I say that? Appreciate it. Andy, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. As a reminder, I am still recovering from being sick, so I don't know if it'll be a super long stream this morning. I can't even remember that I'm playing the goddamn game. Ghost, welcome in. Reluctant Pastry Chef, hello, hello. So we still don't have that. We don't have that. I can't overrun just to not waste a card. We'll play the Rex Sage. I feel like I'm wasting so many cards this game already. I don't think he's gonna block. Let's find out. Greg, thanks for the hearts. He did. He blocked with Kiora. Whoa, he must have a resurrection spell or something in his hand. That seems like such a dumb thing to do in this format. I mean, probably going to lose this game, but if I get this guy out, maybe he's got more flying. I'm just going to say it. Underrated aesthetic. Kaladesh's graphic design and art direction was fire and possibly one of the best Magic the Gathering sets ever, and it never gets any credit. So good. So good. Holy crap. Oh. That was weird. So I die probably next turn if he's got any sort of ambush tech. Moth, welcome in. Zach, XSX, I haven't seen you for a while. Chet, hope you're having a good morning. Guy, welcome back. Do I think EDH... So, Moth, I don't know if you saw the announcement, and this is another... Okay, let's get into it. This is another thing. I don't know if you saw the announcement. We are getting a new Magic video game. So Arena will not be the only Magic the Gathering video game in a year or two, because they have decided that Commander is not supportable by Arena, and that everybody wants Commander, so they're going to make a new Commander game that is its own thing. We will not be able to likely transfer our collections for Arena or MTGO. They have not confirmed that, but they're saying it's unlikely, which means starting over our collections again. This will be the third online time I start my collection over if I want to do Commander. And all the time we've invested in building our collections on Arena will be lost. I don't mind that. I've played this game for years. I've got a ton of life out of it, whatever. But it will be a very hard decision for me to decide then if I can't play Arena or can if there's the new hot game that's Commander, right? So if there's going to be a third Magic the Gathering online game that supports Commander, I suspect it will kill off Arena. Yeah, honestly, playing Spell Table or through via Discord calls or whatever, much more preferable to my opinion than trying to play. I played MTGO from its release too, and I have you don't even want to know how many cards I had on MTGO. I was very good at trading, and they had bots. You could do bot trading. It was crazy. Anyway, I actually think I have more MTGO cards than I have physical magical cards, and I have a lot of those. No, Kale, there isn't, and they have doubled down on saying they will never try to do that. I really wish they would, but that's never going to happen. At least, unless something really, really changes. It's not something I realistically expect in my lifetime. Pat, welcome in. Hoping me. Yeah, I honestly don't think they'll have any interest or motivation at all to try to fix that for us, Ace. I love the idea. Real Hazard, welcome in. Um, but yeah, it's the fact of the matter is this is about money. This is a money-making thing. It's just like any other video game. They're going to start over and make us start over on our collections. It's going to be a whole reset. And, you know, that's just how it's going to work. So not only is there a questionable future for TikTok, there's a questionable future for Arena. Yeah, exactly, Andy. That's because the whale's always going to pay. The whale is always going to pay. It's me. I'm the whale. So, anyway, like it or not, Arena's probably days are numbered. When the Commander game comes out, Arena will probably be shuttered. I mean, it might take a couple years, but if the new Commander game is any good at all, that'll probably happen. So, you know, what does that mean for me? My primary streaming activity is Arena. So, I'm on a clock now for sure. There's probably, probably 2-3 years before Arena ceases to be a viable streaming option. So, there's that part of me that is a fatalist, is like, why am I even playing it at all right now? You know what I mean? But that I don't need to be like that. Nothing's permanent. I've played City Heroes. I don't know if anybody else played that MMO. Played that game for 6 or 7 years, and they literally deleted the servers. And that was my one and only opportunity to learn, you know, the temporary nature of gaming on the internet, right? At any time when you're talking about digital assets, people can just turn you off, right? They can just take your entire collection, all your investment, all your achievements, all your shinies, click. And that's something, if you're in this space, you have to be okay with on some level. Doesn't mean I love it, and I don't know how many more times I'm willing to sign up for it. So, you know. Yeah, Andy, I agree, right? But the question is that does that adapting involve me staying in the space, right? So we'll see. I don't know. I like being here. I like making, you know, I've got D&D content, and I think Paper Magic, gonna say it, Paper Magic feels like it's the first game since chess to hit the zeitgeist as hard as it has. So one of your old friends tried for the longest time to get you to play City of Heroes, so hearing, yeah, yeah. Well, I loved that game. That was my game for, like I said, 6-7 years. Played a little WoW too, but after I ran a guild in WoW for about 3 years. We were an RP-centered developmental guild, which basically was we got the kids ready to go to college and we sent them on their way. So it was fun. I never want that experience again, ever. But it was fun for what it was. Yeah, and Kale, that's why I've been here. And you know, if you think about it, I actually started doing DM advice TikToks mostly so people knew about me and they would know that I had a publishing company. And ironically, my publishing company is almost defunct now, but it's not. But our product release schedules dried up because, you know, that gaming space changed too. You know, paper gaming changes too. Change is inevitable. Fighting change is inevitable. But, you know, sometimes those changes aren't always fun. Pinhead, welcome in. Anyway, do we need a subject change? Paper Magic. I prefer Paper Magic a lot more, but cards are expensive. Yep, and your pod no longer lives by. Moth, I feel you so very much. Wow. Didn't want the card draw. Interesting. Matthew, welcome in. But yeah, my paper pod, my original paper pod, we used to play before D&D. Post COVID, we don't play D&D in person anymore, and we don't play D&D before. Lily, there's nothing wrong with that for sure, right? Like, I have fixed the majority of my time investment to Arena because it's just so easy and relatively affordable. I hate burning a Rec Sage with no target, but need the blocker. Yep. I have actually considered joining those community servers, but after playing Destiny for a year, after playing Final Fantasy 14 for several years, going back to City of Heroes, the graphics are now just painful for me, and it sucks because it's like one of those things you can't go home, right? Like when it came out, it was pretty decent graphics. We didn't see anything like it. We certainly hadn't seen costume and power customization like that. In fact, ironically, Champions, which is a relatively newer game, it's still quite old at this point, still never beat the power customization options that City Heroes had. Particle effects and dyeable power effects, never have we seen anything as good as what City of Heroes had. Which is sad, actually, because it's such old tech at this point, and it's just like, why? Why? 23rd and 2nd, welcome in. JJ, welcome in. Rectifier, D Poncho, welcome. We'll see if they want to trade. If they want to trade their scavenging ooze for stuffs. I have an extra D&D game this weekend on Saturday. We're actually going to be picking up where last night one of the original characters of that group died fighting off Tiamat's avatar. If folks are down, I'm going to keep it light. My expectation of others is going to be pretty low today. Just going to, you need double masters on Arena. Bet that would be amazing, Lily. Be so cool. I want double masters, commander legends. There's just so many sets I want here. That's the other thing. I just want the commander staples, and I mean the commander staples from commander precons. I want them on Arena. I mean, obviously I want true commander on Arena, but it'll be interesting to see if the digital format commander game, since they're going to go so far as to make its own thing, will have actually good deck building tools. Actual forced appraisal, to actually see a score post. I don't think we need that, but, at the same time, like I've said before, I don't think most people are very honest about it. Furry memes, welcome in. I'm a bit of a furry meme myself. Chris and Tickle Prince, love that. Yumbus Gumbus also, welcome. Yeah, sorry I'm a little on the thoughtful end of the pool tonight. Today. See, I don't even know what time it is. Yeah. But one of the things I'm trying right now in life in general is, when you're feeling vulnerable, maybe just be vulnerable and see what happens. What's the worst that can happen? Because if you're already feeling, not great. It's interesting to note there's a lot of people, especially my family members, my biological family members. Let me clear that. Most of my family members are family of choice members. But my biological family members are clearly shook that I'm not, pumping anybody's gas anymore. Because I usually try to show up and lift folks up around them, make sure they're having a good day, and make sure that, when I check in on my nephews and nieces, that their Gunkel checks in on them and things are chill. Um, and you know, I don't really have that in me right now. Guess we're taking another Genesis wave. I kind of feel like it betrayed me last time, and I probably should just take a Mana Dork, but we're gonna take that Genesis wave anyway. Gunner, welcome in. Ace, hopefully I can get motivated to finish a deck for Spell Table tonight. I do have a deck that's really getting close to being done that I'd like to play. It is specifically designed with Spell Table in mind. But I don't know if I can finish it. It will require a lot of focus, and if I'm going to run a D&D game tomorrow, I need to recover focus, not spend it. You know, I think I already have a playset of Atali, but Dinosaur. Guess we're going Gruul. Dino Wave. Dino Wave. Friday. Friday. Sorry. Hopefully these packs start passing. This is the part of draft I hate. When you're just sitting there with nothing in your hand and nothing to do but stare at the two cards you've already thought about. Brass's Brass's Bounty is probably a trap in this format. Mild-mannered librarian becoming a werewolf makes me so happy. Do I need the gold vein pick though for mana ramp? We're gonna say pick, although the mild-mannered. Okay. Zach, welcome back. Man, people don't like honesty. Those of y'all who are still here, thank you very much. What kind of deck? I'll tell you. Maybe it's time to stop being coy, Ace. There's a lot of things in my life I'm coy about that I really probably am not served by. Sluss, welcome in. What kind of deck? It is Brute Chronologist Obeka. I don't know if you're familiar with it. But I have learned that most people enjoy Commander because Commander has a very specific set of deck construction rules, and there are very specific ways to break the rules during Commander that are very meaningful. And I think Obeka's ability, which exists on a couple other cards, is very fascinating and has some interesting interaction. Jeremy, welcome in. I am also, as a meme deck, now making the meme deck of Dino Nuggies Kindred. I don't know if you've heard this joke, but I'm going to make it and play it. The Dino Nuggies Kindred, is that what you're talking about? Counterweight. Which one did you think was his hilarious there, Grayscale? Oh, Kratos is good. That is a good card. And I think I still have one or two kicking around. The nice thing, man, Grixis has got some gas in it. Grixis is really, really good. Tyler, welcome in. Yep. Yeah, but I think Obeka will be fun. We're going to do Obeka. Hey! A sea shanty will always save my mood, right? Right? I don't know if you were on TikTok when the shanty talk was going on. When it was big, but man, Shanty Talk probably made me a lifer for this. Oh look, I let 3 packs pile up. That's wild. Elfsworn Giant. Yay, look at that. Adventuring gear. Sure. I don't really care. Turtle. I do like folk music. Yep. Ace, do you know? I'm assuming you know Enya, right? Ketchum, welcome in. TM, DKT, Capo, welcome, welcome, welcome. Her family had a band called Clannad, if you're familiar with it. And I really, really liked Clannad when I was younger. Crusher, welcome in. Which is funny, of course. Do I need an Omniscience? I think I've got a playset of Omniscience. I hate skipping it, but it's a trap right now. It's a trap. I don't need it. 2 overruns. That is wild. But you know what? Early game, more important than the overruns. Dominic and TM, welcome back. Matt, the DM, and Baldy, welcome, welcome. Just doing a little draft if you're just joining us. Nacho, welcome in. ZZXX, welcome. Sure. We're gonna. I'm now considering Dwynen's Elite to be bargain basement heir apparents. Swiftfoot, good. Oh, wait, non-creature spell. I'll confirm that. But Ace, to your folk music question, I definitely would rather be like. I have no problem with Joni Mitchell. She's great, but like I would rather listen to like Ren Fair music than Joni Mitchell. Ison Planeswalker, thanks for the follow. Lily, thanks for the likes. Appreciate that. Democracy and Snippin, welcome in. Oh look, there's another Genesis wave. I think we're just gonna take another Dwynen's Elite though. Cause you got a good one, huh? No problem, Supersoft. Probably not this stream. Still recovering from being ill, so this is probably once we get some good wins here with this draft. So will probably be the end of it for today. Well, for at least for the morning stream. I don't know if I'll do a lunch stream or not, depending on how sick / how I'm sleeping. Wow, you know what? There's just part of me that just can't let that Omniscience just. Hey, and the overrun came back. That's so cool. Excuse me. Lynn's, welcome in. Okay. I want that card, so we're taking it out, even though actually the regrowth elf isn't that big a deal. I don't think there was much tech-wise in there to care about. Just about knocked my coffee cup off on the ground, which is still full. I should drink more. Want to play Commander at your LGS, despise people who want to pub stop. Yeah, you know, you show up to my game store and play a 10 or play a 7 telling people it's a 5. And again, such an arbitrary thing to use that numbering system, but raise the pass. Do I even care about this card? I don't have a playset yet. I probably shouldn't have taken it though. Yeah. Okay. Eager Truffle Snout. Oh, extravagant replication. I think I have a playset of it already. Oh, do I? I need the ability to just check my collection. So I probably should take the Blanchwood. Aiden, welcome in. Ace, you still here? I don't know if he is. I can message him later. Dirty Mike, welcome in. Treeharn, hello, hello. Garrick's Uprising. Yeah, I mean, do we have enough big creatures for Garrick's Uprising to even make sense? Maybe we don't take a second one. Progenitus? I just can't not take it. Dragon X, welcome in. How's it going, man? Playing a Fabio Ultimate game, and I was remembering you playing with Duality. I don't know if you were in the game. Yeah, you were, weren't you? We talked about it a bit. That's good, Mike. That's always a nice feeling. Sorry about that. I just was still snacky, and that was a mouthful. Yep, yep. Well, I also got a lot of work done, and that slows and traumatizes your skin more, right? So, well, yours is a pretty big one. Storyteller, welcome back. You know, I should probably pick apart these decks a little bit more early on, but we're here to have fun. Hey, look, I match. Can't believe I already have. I zeroed out my points for foundations, right? So we're close to. I'm already back up to 14,000. Tell you, playing every day is how you get your coins. Philip, welcome in. Guess sometimes you just do damage, right? Attack for 4. Keeping it for ambush would have been better feeling to me, but we're playing red-green. Damage, 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 go, 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 right? Wow, I have nothing. I have mana flood. Christian, welcome in. I'm not even sure that's worth doing, but we might as well since we have the mana up. we're not going to attack with it since we would just lose him in the trade. It's funny, I was like, I don't know if I'll ever be cast these higher level things. I can totally cast almost every card. Okay, he's taking out some mana, but King, welcome in. If we lose this game, which is possible, I think we're just going to switch to some other formats for a second. Jimbo, welcome in. Take out the Strix at least, right? Strix. Counterspell it? He might. He didn't. Okay. Attack for 4. To see if we can race the damage down. Hey, Stream Daddy. I owe you a response, but it needs thinking and thought. Thoughts and thinkings. That is not what I wanted to see. Yep. Well, it seems to be everybody's kind of processing their processes. So, even me. Well, let's cast Atali at least for Yucks, even though we're probably done with this game. Well, hold up. No, he gets lethal through if he just all outs. That doesn't matter. We'll concede this. Like I said, I'm not feeling the draft at this point, so we're going to go ahead and bump out and just kind of try to grab some wins elsewhere. Oof. I mean, it wasn't a terrible draft, but I still could probably get some more wins, but I just don't feel like playing right now. We'll come back. So the only nice thing about Arena when it comes to draft is you can just walk away from the draft for a while, which you can't normally do. Normally, once you start drafting, you're kind of committed. Dragon King, welcome in. How you been? Excuse me. Trying to figure out your playstyle for this standard meta. Combo off? I mean, really, there's so many good synergies. You know? Jake, you still here, Stream Daddy? I have a question if you are, but if you're not, it's okay. I can ask you later. So, do you think it is common for people who stream to express their doubt in the viability of continuing with their fan base, or do you think most people just kind of keep it to themselves and like quietly suffer until they just disappear? Thoughts? Wandering Weeder, welcome in. You can answer that? Okay, I'd love to hear that your opinion, Dragon King. I had a conversation about it early in the stream, and I watched half of the people who were here watching the stream just leave. So it's like, yeah, well, yeah. Okay, so you think it's pretty common for people to have a rally conversation? What were you gonna say, Dragon King? I'm curious. Toja, welcome in. Yeah. You think you should talk about it if you're feeling drained or anything you want to talk about, you should, yeah. Okay. That's fair. That's fair. I just sometimes it sucks when the people who are already supporting you are the people you're asking for help because like you need new people to support you, not the people who've been showing up since day one. You know? And that's then it's like, am I just not doing the right thing to bring those people in? Because like folks seem to be, there's a vibe. You know? I don't know. Art Plunk, welcome in. God, this deck is stupid on some levels, but like some levels it's just so good. I mean, I could still lose this game, but like it's ridiculous that this is where I'm at, and like just the ability to just keep recurring and come back. And Caleb, welcome in. Most streamers don't take mental health breaks. Yeah, I agree. I agree. And the funny thing is, like, it would be fine, like, if this was all I was doing, and I wasn't trying to do freelance writing, and I wasn't trying to run my business, and I wasn't trying to, do other things. It would all any one of them would probably do better. And the problem is, I just don't feel like I can stop any of them, or the whole thing comes undone. So, like, you know. This is the one that could support the most of the other things if it grew. Um, because the other, like, RPG market has a realistic income cap. Unless you break big as a social media person, anybody who succeeds as an RPG indie publisher is a YouTuber who was already successful anyway. You know, DM's Lair, Matt Colville, all these people who already had massive social media presences. Otherwise, you had to be an established third-party company for an absurd amount of time to buck that. I don't know if that makes sense. I've been in indie publishing and publishing. I've been in publishing and book retail for 20, 25 years, something like that. And been in indie publishing for 12 years. So like I've watched the realistic cap on what a third party content creator can do without a social media presence. And so you kind of have to have both if you want to exceed a certain level of expectation. And the sad thing is, if by the time you put in the effort to create the social media presence to be a better publisher, you might as well just be a social media presence. Put together Voja deck with those Abzan dudes. Yeah. It's working out for you, Commander. Folks, I am going to call that the stream. Had to end on a win. Please take care of the people in your lives. Please take care of yourselves. We will see you either later tonight if I can, Lazarus up. Otherwise, I'll be back tomorrow morning.